To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Welcome to our Disney Parks videos, where we aim to give you tips and how-to guides on what to do before, during and after your trip to the Disney Parks, guiding you from booking your holiday to prepping for it, and also giving you top tips on how to ride your favorite rides and snack on your favorite tasty treats. Follow along with our adventure every month by clicking that subscribe button and the notification bell. This month is all about transportation for your Disney World holiday, so let's get to it. There are many ways to get around Walt Disney World, so this video is going to get you through your different options. Not all hotels and parks have the same transportation, so if you want to know what hotels have what transports, then click on our hotels video. The link will be in the description below. We're going to split this video up into 7 parts: airport transportation options, Disney buses, Skyliner, the Monorail, boats, minivans, and ride-sharing services. We'll pop the timestamps in the description so you can jump to the section that you want. First up, very important, how do you travel from the airport to your Walt Disney Resort? This section will just talk about routes to a Disney hotel, but similar options will be available for outside of Disney. Gone are the days of the free Disney's Magical Express, which I am extremely gutted about. Disney did offer complimentary travel on one of their themed buses if you stayed at a Disney hotel, but alas, since January 1st, 2022, it is no more. So what is in its place? Even though the Magical Express was a Disney brand name, it was actually run by Mia's. So it has now gone back to its original name and is now Mia's Connect. It provides the same service of picking you up from the airport and taking you to your resort, but now it costs and doesn't look magical. They run 2 different services, Standard and Express. Standard is a shared service with monitored wait times but limited stops. Express is currently servicing limited locations but is a direct shared service with limited wait times, and you will be the first stop. For Standard, it is $32 per adult and $27 per child for return, or as expected for one way, it is $16 for adults and $13.50 for children. For Express, it is $250 for up to 4 passengers and an additional $55 per additional passenger. So for me, you're better off with Standard. When you go on the website, select your hotel or other Disney location. Enter your flight details and it will automatically know your flight times. If your flight is delayed or cancelled, your QR code is valid for 48 hours of the original flight time, even if you arrive up to 24 hours early too. Pick-up point for Orlando International Airport is Terminal B Level 1, which is ground level to Brits. Ask at reception of your Disney hotels for the pick-up points for your return. For international flight, you must board the bus 4 hours in advance of your return flight for Standard, or 3.5 to 4 hours for Express, which again, I don't see the point in spending the extra money when it is the same service. That is just one method. I think this is going to be quite a long video. But anyways, next you could rent a car. Orlando International Airport has a number of car rental places, including Alamo, Avis, Budget, Dollar, Enterprise, Hertz, National, Payless, Sixth, and Thrifty. For an example of how much it is currently to hire a car, check out our hotels video where we explore the cost of hiring a car for 2 weeks from Alamo and how much it is to park for the 2 weeks and estimated tolls and fuel prices. Why not catch a cab? There are a number of cabs situated at Orlando airports. At Orlando International, the cabs are also run by Mia's. Cabs are approximately $55 to $65 depending on where you are going to in Walt Disney World. If you have any questions, you can give them a call on 407-422-2222. But I'd wait until you're out there not to get international call charges. If you have booked with a travel agent, then you can book transport with them, also at additional costs. So contact your travel agent to inquire, but in my opinion, booking direct for this would be a cheaper option and gives you more power, as I have seen many people not have pickup time confirmations, then get stressed out at the end of their holiday, which is not what you want. Finally, you could get a ride share service like Uber, but Lyft is the preferred ride share service for Disney World. Again, we went through the cost of lifts on our hotels video, so I really do urge you to check that video out. You can download the app to your Android or Apple device and can even do that in the UK to check if they do drive to your hotels. Right, so you've gotten to your hotel and you are ready to move around the parks. Well, what transport is available for your resort or for where you want to go? We're going to go through the different transportation offerings now and where they go. These transportations are free for anyone with park tickets and resort reservations. First up is the Disney bus service. The buses begin running 1 hour prior to the early opening times of the parks or Disney Springs and ends 1 hour after closing time. TVs in the Disney resorts do have park opening hours and bus start times displayed, or you can check the My Disney Experience app. Some routes may require you to transfer buses, also no luggage or alcohol is permitted on them. To get a bus from any hotel resort to Typhoon Lagoon or Blizzard Beach, you must take the bus to Disney Springs first and then to the water park, which is a little annoying to us as we have to travel past the water park from Art of Animation to get to Disney Springs, then back, so we might get a cab. If your hotel has a Skyliner station, then there will not be buses to Hollywood Studios or Epcot unless in peak busy times, so it is worth checking with cast members on this before you wait around for a bus that won't turn up. Also, Skyliners do not run in lightning storms, so if they are ever down for that or other reasons, then replacement buses will be available. Reception will be able to help you with the bus stop locations, but most are situated outside the front lobby. We will list the Skyliner resorts in the next section. Sometimes bus services are not the quickest way to. Sometimes it might be quicker to pop on the monorail or even walk, depending on what hotel you are staying at. Assisted transport is available. You can either speak to a cast member at the resort, or before you go, you can call 0800 028 0778 for UK, or for Ireland, you can ring 1-800 812 678. One of Disney's cast members can assist you with any arrangement. Strollers are to be folded and stowed away, but medical strollers will be treated as wheelchairs. Now, buses can take from 10 minutes to 45 minutes to get to your location, so do keep that in mind. They run very frequently from 10 to 20 minutes per bus, so you may need to factor in an hour for travel if you have to use a bus. For example, we are staying at the Art of Animation Resort and have to get a bus to Magic Kingdom. It can take up to 50 minutes according to the My Disney Experience app. We will do another video on just using the My Disney Experience app and the Get Direction part to show you how to use it and give you more examples. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell.
Next up is the Skyliner route, which we are extremely excited for. One of the reasons we picked Disney's Art of Animation was because of the Skyliner station there. It makes getting to Hollywood Studios and Epcot far quicker. It's a constantly moving gondola system which also gives you facts on your journey about Disney World. The Skyliner usually begins operating around 45 minutes before early entry of the park and finishes up to 1 hour after park closure. Single strollers can be just walked straight on, but double strollers will need to be collapsed down. There's accessibility assistance available with the Skyliner, which may pause the gondolas to allow wheelchair users on. If you require help for a wheelchair or medical stroller, then speak to a cast member at the Skyliner station.
There are only 5 Skyliner stations at Disney World with 4 resorts and 2 theme parks. I know what you're going to say, our maths is wrong, that makes 6. Well, let's take a look. If we start with the resorts first, as you can see at the bottom, Art of Animation and Pop Century resorts share a Skyliner. Then you have Caribbean Beach Resort and also Disney's Riviera. The 2 parks that the Skyliner travels to are Hollywood Studios and Epcot. The Hollywood Studio Station is situated at the front of the park, but Epcot is in World Showcase in between the France and UK pavilions. To get to the front of the park, it is about a 13-minute walk. Let's have a peep at travel times. Now these do not include walking time to the stations or queuing times to get on the Skyliner. From Art of Animation or Pop Century to Hollywood Studios, it is 15 minutes. You will need to travel to Caribbean Beach Resort and then change line to go to Hollywood Studios. Caribbean Beach Resort is 10 minutes with a straight run to Hollywood Studios. And then Riviera Resort to Hollywood Studios is 13 minutes, again with a change at Caribbean Beach Resort. Then to travel to Epcot, again without walk-in or queue times, Art of Animation or Pop Century to Epcot is 18 minutes with a change at Caribbean Beach. Then you stay on when you come to Riviera Resort. Caribbean Beach is stay on for 13 minutes. Then from Riviera Station, it takes 10 minutes to get to Epcot. Just make note on how long it will take you to go from your rooms or the restaurant if you plan on going straight after breakfast to factor in those times. The My Disney Experience app will put these in, but will not put the wait times, so bear that in mind too. We do plan on doing unedited point of view videos of walking from the lobby of Art of Animation, queuing, and travel times to Hollywood Studios and to Epcot too, just to show you how long it will take to travel from the furthest point. These will be up in April next year, so you know what to do in the meantime. The Monorail is our next Disney transportation service. Now this one is similar to the Skyliner, where it has limited resorts and parks to visit. The Monorail originates at the Transportation and Ticket Center, traveling around the resort on 3 separate beams with 2 services, the Express Monorail and the Epcot Monorail. The Resort or Express Monorail originates at the Transportation and Ticket Center and makes the following stops: Magic Kingdom Park, Disney's Contemporary Resort, Disney's Grand Floridian, Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, and the Polynesian Villas and Bungalows. Then back to the Transportation and Ticket Center. The Epcot Monorail travels from the Transportation and Ticket Center and gives you express travel between the Magic Kingdom and Epcot. The monorail operates 1 hour prior to park opening and 1 hour after closing time. Glass containers of any sort are not permitted on the monorail. The monorail, in our opinion, is a must-travel experience at least once. Whereas the bus or Skyliner is quicker to travel on for the majority of our parks, we are going to get on the monorail at least once to travel in between Magic Kingdom and Epcot. Another must-ride whilst at Disney is the ferry boat. There are many other boats you can travel on from your resort to some of the parks. Please refer back to our Disney hotel videos to see which hotels have these boat trips, then check the My Disney Experience app to see the travel times. But the ferry boat across the Seven Seas Lagoon again is a must-do when in Disney World. This transport ferries people to and from the Transportation and Ticket Center to Magic Kingdom, usually traveling between 10 and 20 minute intervals.
Don't want to travel on public transport and want to travel in your own minivan? That's MINNIE van. Well, you can, as this service is connected to Disney with Lyft. Since COVID, the minivans were suspended, but they are officially returning to operation on June 29th, 2022. But we have seen that they have started running for the past week. Just to let you know, this is not a complimentary service and you do have to pay extra for this. And the cost depends on where you are and where you are going. Prices can vary between $15 and $50, so probably just for a special occasion. We will be booking a minivan for my birthday to Magic Kingdom if we can get a reservation to be our guest. Fingers crossed. All you need is a smartphone and the Lyft app. Click on Select Minivan on the drop-down menu. Cars are usually minutes away, so you shouldn't have to wait long. You can even have accessible minivans too. You just need to click on Select Access Minivan instead. Operating hours for these are usually between 6:30am and 12:30am, but are subject to change. Also, minivans are driven by Disney cast members who can give you lots of information about the parks during your ride. Again, we will do a video on our experience in booking a minivan, the cost and how long it takes once we return from the holiday.
Finally, you can book an Uber or Lyft to get you where you want to go. This again is not a complimentary service, so will cost you between $5 and $20 depending on where you are and where you are going. Each resort hotel has allocated pickup spots and even have several at the resort. For example, the Disney Art of Animation Resort has a pickup point near the Little Mermaid rooms where we are staying, so we won't need to walk all the way to the lobby for pickup, which I think is really handy. Just a quick note that the complimentary Disney transportation services only go to Disney World areas and do not go to other parks such as SeaWorld, Universal Studios, Busch Gardens, etc. But you can get a taxi, an Uber or a Lyft from your resorts, or there will be public bus services at the transportation and ticket center. But that's it for this video. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and check out these videos. Next month we will be looking at booking your park tickets direct or from a third party seller. But until next time.